Hello. This morning I am the great unwashed. We got up and played BALL. And Bodie was at the door saying, I want to go out more, even more. So we decided to come on a little bimble. So I'm having a fag and having a slow, gentle bimble on a beautiful day. I think this day is so beautiful, so quiet and peaceful. As I'm nomadic and I've been around the country, what I've noticed is that the leaves are not as beautiful as they normally are. They're still beautiful in their own right, but we don't seem to have any of the reds this year. Although, you know, I've seen a few trees with reds on and stuff like that. But we've got a lot of very, very beautiful sort of golds and kind of an amber and a green and that sort of colour, you know. But no real sort of reds and purples, unless it's just where I've been. So I watched a video this morning by Austin, who's Scudo Camper. Well, he's got two channels, Scudo Camper and West Country Yokel. And he was walking through his local woods, and some of them have been sold off and things like that. And he was basically saying what I always say in my videos, that nature heals. So Austin's had a rough time just lately, as he does sometimes. But a message to Austin, which he knows, is that everything is temporary. Things get better in their own time if you just let them be and don't sort of deliberate too much on things. Things have a way of working out. So Austin has a few issues that he manages, normally very, very well. And like all issues that we deal with, sometimes they get the better of us for a while, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, or currently, Austin has been going through a difficult time with managing his anxiety. And anxiety is on the increase massively over the past sort of few years. It's been diagnosed more and more and more. And whether that's to do with the pace of life, life in general, the world we create around us. It's probably to do with many, many different issues, different things. And anxiety itself is actually a failure to manage how we feel about a particular situation. Because anxiety is many things really. It's a nervous condition. It's a stress condition. It's a very confused condition within the mind as well. Never quite knowing what's what. Stepping into the black hole of what could be depression. And the key is always I think to accept it, hey, you bad boy licking. The key is always to accept it and think, okay, I'm currently feeling anxious. I've been here before. It won't last forever. Yeah, I feel bad now. I'll wait for the light to return. I'll get through this stage. I'll move on through and past the way I'm currently feeling. But it's here now. It's come to visit. It is what it is. And accept it for what it is. It's something that's come to visit for now, for only now. Not forever, for now. Hello. Hello? You okay? And the more you allow and accept it, rather than deny it, push it away, I think the easier it is to manage, to deal with. I've said in all my videos about there's no suffering from this condition, suffering from that condition. There is only managing or dealing with that particular condition. When you start to say, I suffer this, I suffer that, I suffer from this and I suffer from that, you've made yourself a victim that is an eternal thing going round and round and round. So I wish you well, Austin. You do know there is light at the end of the tunnel. You've been there before. Anxiety is only visiting. That's all it's doing. It's just visiting, testing you. But it can't win because you've been there before. You know the score. You do know that. You do know the score. You know how it's going to pan out. Accept it, embrace it even. Allow it just to be, to come and visit. Stay a while, and then fade away. That's anxiety. I hope this has helped Austin in some way, but I'm only telling you what you know yourself. Anxiety is on the increase. I think it's on the increase because we live in a ridiculous world. And we worry too much about what is. And we should just accept it. Allow it to visit. Allow it to pass. That's it really. I think the more we worry about things, the more we set them in stone. I am this. I am that. That is me. That defines me. Depression defines me. Anxiety defines me. Things define me. They don't. Things are part of you at times. And things fade away. Don't forget, 3 weeks ago you didn't have the current level of anxiety that you've got. And in 3 weeks' time, you won't have the level of anxiety that you're currently going through, that you're dealing with, managing. It's all how we choose, I think, to deal with things. So anxiety is becoming a big problem for lots of people. And the solution to feel less anxious is within each of us, and we do our own thing. So although it's not really for me to say, but obviously I manage how I feel, the same as you manage how you feel. And for me, quiet times, relaxation, meditation can just put me on a beautiful level, peaceful level. And that works for me. And for others, it could be staying indoors and sleeping more. For others, it could be getting busy. I can hear a deer in the woods. I can hear its footsteps. Shy creatures. For others, it could be really knuckling down on work, sprinkling in the house. I can still hear the deer, but I can't see him. I can hear him feeding a long way. So quiet and peaceful today. Can you hear him? He's in there somewhere, doing his own thing. So why does a deer not suffer from anxiety? You see, a wild animal, any wild animal, just copes with their life the way they know best. Quiet times, peaceful, lots of rest, lots of sleep. No problem. And the world we've created is a ridiculous pace of life with bills, stress. A lot of it is what we have created. It'd be nice to let it all go. Yeah, so try and manage, if you can, manage whatever it is you're going through, and tell yourself, this is temporary, I've been here before, I know this has come to visit, it's not forever, it'll pass, it'll fade away, and yeah, sure, it's going to return one day, but the more we allow it to come and visit, say, oh hello depression, hello anxiety, hello feeling like shit. So you're back, are you? Okay. I'll allow you to stay for a day or two. Once we allow that, things get easier. Bodhi! Don't lick! Things get easier and easier to manage. The more we do of any one particular thing, things get easier. You pass your driving test and you're worried and you're frightened and it's so full of nerves. It's kind of exciting. But the more you do, the easier it gets. Same as anything in life. So don't push it away. Don't fight against it. Don't say, oh, why me? This isn't fair. It's not fair, but don't say that. It's just as it is. Nothing you do will change the way you currently feel. apart from slowing down, relaxing, accept what is, and know that it will pass. That's a video for everybody really, because we're all managing whatever we manage. But in particular for Austin, I love you mate, take care, and be as well as you can be.